What about us this morning? The last truth. What about the last truth of this morning? We need to talk about confidence. Then we continued at night. When the brother Heber were called by the father. I know how to do my best to work. On December 28, 2018, when your father said that Jehovah God is your father. Brother Heber, at that time. Half a day's work. That means 1 week. I only work half a day from Monday to Friday. I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. Just live like this. After a period of time. Just tell the boss last year. You can only work 1 day a week, the boss agreed. Seeing the love of Heber brother for their heavenly father's heart, he agreed. I agree. Just work there 1 day a week. 4 days of work per month is enough to survive. What did he ask? How much salary do you need? Heber said he only works 1 day a week. That month, there were only 4 days of work. If you're willing then. The salary for these 4 days of work should not be high. Maybe 6 or 700 like this. But I need 1,000 yuan. Is it enough to spend? Where's the doctor? He said, okay, then I'll give you 1,000 yuan. Just get the boss to agree to 1,000 yuan. A salary of over 200 yuan per day. Just come back to life like this. At that time in Guangzhou. How much was the living expenses at that time? The rent alone cost 650 yuan. Adding water and electricity costs will cost over 700 yuan. That's only about 200 yuan for living expenses. And the estimated cost is several tens of yuan, right? This is how we spent the difficult April. In the end, what's amazing is what happened to Brother Heber after he was expelled from his religion. My father told me to translate the Bible. Heber also wanted to translate at that time. Father didn't tell the translator before. Tell Brother Rehoboth. I want to translate the Bible, Brother Rehoboth. Moreover, we arrived at a park. Tell Tianhe Park to walk around and talk together. But what about when we plan to translate? What about the Heber plan? We both think it might be difficult. Because the Bible has over 1 million. How can it be translated? If you don't need someone else's Bible to modify those, just a little bit is enough. Just make a slight modification. And then we didn't have a translator. After 2 months, Father said he wants to translate. That's true. We completed the translation with confidence. When wandering out, Father said in advance that you would wander 1 or 2 years in advance. As soon as the 10 classics arrived, he really wandered around. The wandering career, I don't know where it's going. I have been living here ever since. Sleeping on the roadside, all kinds of things. Having experienced many hardships. But it's amazing. In the years of wandering, probably wandered 3 times. I've only been wandering for about a month. Start live streaming now. What about after the live broadcast? Gradually in the wandering years, I got brothers and sisters. I got to know my brothers and sisters, become a noble brother and sisters. After gradually appearing, build the altar in just a few months. Before building the altar, what's amazing is, I haven't been wandering for long. Father said that Brother Heber are high priests. It's said to be the high priest. Did Heber get confused? The high priest is clearly the Lord. How do you say Heber? And later on my father's spirit also said, Heber is the high priest. Later on, it was discovered that it was really, we've arrived from behind. It seems to be in 2024. One day, Father said that Heber is the son in the book of Revelation. After a while, what about again? Tell me and I'll find out that it's really spiritual Israel. Wandering aimlessly, unconsciously, he became the founding father of the country. Unconsciously, he gained many prestigious titles. What is the reason for this? Father told me. Building Israel in suffering. It is to build Israel in suffering. We must also build his limbs in suffering. So if we go through hardships, we got built, just like Abraham and his wife Sarah. Drift from place to place, leaving hometown and arriving in Canaan. And in the land of Canaan they wandered and arrived in Egypt. Going to Egypt to overcome famine. Sarah was taken away by Pharaoh again, and then it was sent back to Abraham. Later on, he wandered and returned to the land of Canaan. Returned to Canaan. Where is Gerar? Sarah was taken away again by King Gerar, and then God rebukes. What did God warn King Gerar about? Sarah can return it to Abraham. Wandering and wandering around the entire Canaan region, but his entire life's time. For whose will do you wander aimlessly? just for God's will. So what about us now? It's not called wandering and wandering, just temporarily. I can't live in the house temporarily. That's all. It's not even called wandering and wandering aimlessly, perhaps living here today. I might have to stay tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Where are you moving to again? We have to move in a few more days, just like ancient Israel leaving Egypt. And then they passed through more than 40 places. Camp. It's like this, wandering aimlessly. In the process of wandering and wandering, leaving Egypt. What about those people born in the wilderness? During the process of wandering and wandering, generated confidence. After 40 years of full faith, they will be able to reach the land of Canaan. Father wants us to wander aimlessly. Only then did he develop confidence. Just like Moses, the descendant of Abraham, the group of people who led the Exodus. They were born in the wilderness. Of course, those without confidence died in the wilderness. But in their descendants, those people born in the wilderness. I walked in the wilderness for 40 years, drift from place to place. It seems to be stationed in over 40 places. Stop, 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 go. 40 years of ups and downs. So, let those born in the wilderness, generated confidence. They should have confidence to reach Canaan. Although Brother Heber is Abraham of Israel in the New Covenant, there are multiple titles available. But according to this confidence, not enough to lead one. The great nation returns to its heavenly home, not enough to lead a population of over 2 billion. Go back to my father's house. After enduring the hardships of wandering and hardship, only then can we win. Only in the end can we, whether it's the old, the small, the neck, the legs, or the blind, all kinds of people, white skin and black skin, can lead them back to heaven. Amidst the ups and downs, what about this process? Don't forget one thing. It's about worshiping God and speaking the truth. It cannot fall. What about these two things? It cannot fall. That's it. We will be able to reach the final time. You can generate complete confidence, like Abraham. After wandering in Canaan. What about after the age of 100? Only then was the agreement made, becoming a father of all nations. May glory be to the Heavenly Father and the Lord.